Right, big one out on Monday, and it's one what's caused a little bit of controversy when it came out, and it's Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice. But this is the Ultimate Edition. Now, what they tend to do with a lot with DVD and Blu-ray releases is release a special edition of it when it comes out. But what Zack Snyder, the director, was going on about when the film was actually released in the cinema was he's done an extended cut, an ultimate cut of it, which was going to be released on the DVD. And I actually said this when I actually reviewed it back in March, and I said, why didn't they just release that at the cinema? Because the one I watched in the cinema was cut to death. It was awful. It was all over the place. So they've added an actual 33 minutes of extra footage into it, James. So it's now 183 minutes long. Which
so we thought it was long before.
Yeah, which is 3 hours.
A couple of days this time.
3 hours and 3 minutes. Now, the great thing is you can watch this at home. So there is that magic of the pause button. So you can go to the loo, you can pause it to go and get yourself another cup of tea or some more popcorn or something like that, or even watch it over a couple of days. So you're not sat in the cinema with your legs crossed and dying of thirst or hunger like a lot of people would be if you'd have watched this the first time round. But this is Batman vs Superman. And basically, Bruce Wayne was in Metropolis when in Man of Steel, where basically Superman destroyed most of it, having a big fight with Zod. And he reacts to, basically, he wants to take Superman down. And he thinks he is a threat to the entire world. So we've got a little bit of a clip.
And now, you will fly to him, and you will battle him to the death. Black and blue. Fight night. The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. God versus man. Day versus night. Son of Krypton versus Bat of Gotham.
So that, a clip from your DVD, I guess you could say, of the week.
Yeah, definitely. So that was Lex Luthor, played by... Oh, excuse me. Played by Jesse Eisenberg. Sorry,
does that normally provoke that sort of reaction?
Yeah, it does. It's that kind of actor. By Jesse Eisenberg, and he basically has manipulated them two to come in and fight. So it's two of DC Comics' biggest heroes actually having a fight on the screen, and this has been built up and built up and built up over the duration of those almost 3 hours. But it's, as I say, it's all a manipulation by Lex Luthor. It is good. It is better than it was when I watched it at the cinema. This is already available for digital download. You can actually watch it now if you want to rent it over the weekend. Then it's out on DVD and Blu-ray on Monday. And it does enhance the story a little bit more. It makes it a little bit more palatable than it actually was. It fills in those gaps. And actually the end fight is a lot longer than it was, which you think, they've spent all that money on those visual effects. Why have they cut it down? So it's a little bit strange. Ben Affleck is really good as Bruce Wayne. Gal Gadot, for me, is a star. She's going to be Wonder Woman, and she said there's a Wonder Woman film coming out next year, and she is really, really superb with that. And the fight is also very good with the extended footage. Henry Cavill's Superman still isn't as good as he could be for me, and I hope that Zack Snyder does a better job. We've got Justice League coming out next year, which they're filming now, which brings together the Flash and Aquaman and Batman, Superman and Wonder Woman. So it's like the Justice League, like the Avengers, but bringing together all of DC Comics ones. So I'm still only going to give this one 3 stars. I'm not upgrading it, but it is a better film. So if you've not seen, if you saw it at the cinema and you were disappointed, watch this one. If you've not seen it, watch this version of it.